It's 3 in the morning, and the uploader of the following clip, Lante, has just been woken up by his dog Merlin, who is acting rather strange. For some reason, Merlin keeps growling and whining at one of the bedroom doors, as if he senses something's inside. Feeling freaked out, Lante decides not to take any chances and calls the police, but it'll be some time before they reach them. While they wait for the police to arrive, Lante grabs his phone and begins to record. What he captures has left viewers terrified.
The police are on the way anyways. What is it? 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 Oh shit.
As Lante enters the bedroom, a dark figure can be seen standing inside an open closet. Terrified, he flees the room, and when he musters up the courage to go back in and check, the figure is no longer there. Now, according to Lante, this isn't the first time something scary or mysterious has occurred in his apartment, which makes him think that his home might well be haunted. And his viewers are pretty convinced that something supernatural took place that night, especially considering how the dog reacted, as if she sensed something and wanted to warn Lante of the imminent danger. But what do you think is going on here? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. The next creepy clip was posted to the subreddit Blink Cameras by an account that has since been deleted. The original poster had set up a security camera to keep an eye on their dog while they were at work, as many people do. One night, while the OP was on a break at work, his phone dinged with a notification from his pet cam. Intrigued to see what his pet was up to, he opens the camera app, and what he saw creeped him out. Everything appears to be normal until suddenly something that sounds like a low, creepy voice can be heard saying hello, which then causes the dog to start barking uncontrollably. Listen carefully. Commenters on the Reddit post were just as creeped out as the OP, with many claiming to have seen orbs, which believers of the paranormal insist are small spheres of floating energy associated with the spirits of those who have passed away. But others weren't convinced that anything out of the ordinary had taken place. One commenter suggested that the creepy whispering sound could have come from a fox outside the property. But what do you think? Situated in the countryside surrounding Mexico, this hotel regularly experiences strange and unexplained events, leading some of its employees to wonder if it is haunted by several ghosts. Cleaning staff report entering unoccupied rooms and finding them ransacked. even though no guests had been inside since the last time they were cleaned. At first, they thought someone must have broken in, but nothing was ever taken. These incidents occurred repeatedly. Then, one day in April, things were about to get a whole lot creepier. A cleaner at the hotel was chatting with a co-worker who swore she had seen someone inside one of the empty rooms. The cleaner knew that guests had been staying in the room, but that they'd left that very morning. So she decided to go check it out, hitting record on her phone just in case. This is what she recorded.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice está ocupada, le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que sí es cierto, se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada y sigue ahí viéndose. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué está ahí. ¡Ay! ¡Ay!
What looks like a pale, ghostly face can be seen watching the cleaner from one of the windows as she approaches. After the cleaner checks the room, the face in the window is gone, as if it just vanished into thin air. But then, a sudden noise scares her and she flees the scene. Some viewers believe that this could be one of the ghosts that is said to haunt the hotel, and that it could even be what's responsible for the mysteriously ransacked rooms. But what do you think the cleaner caught on camera? Is it one of the ghosts that supposedly haunts the hotel? Share your thoughts below. The footage you're about to see was uploaded to TikTok by Arvin D after he had an encounter with something chilling. Arvin travels to the region of Bavaria in Germany after he hears the tale of Anneliese Michel, a young woman who passed away under tragic circumstances in the 1970s. Anneliese's case is one of the most famous exorcism cases known to paranormal enthusiasts. In just 1 year, she underwent 67 religious exorcisms after she and her family claimed she was possessed by a demon. Anneliese's story has inspired several films and captured the imaginations of those who are interested in the paranormal, including Arvin. In the video, Arvin comes across a creepy abandoned cabin that is said to have once belonged to the Mitchell family and decides to explore. Unbeknownst to him, he wasn't alone. Did you catch it? As Arvin pans the camera around, something can be seen moving around in the rafters above him. Something that looks almost human-like. One viewer of Arvin's TikTok video even suggested that the face that can be seen appears to resemble that of Anneliese Michel herself. But what do you think Arvin captured on camera that day? Use the comments to share your thoughts on this one. Home security cameras pick up all kinds of strange things, but these can usually be explained by poor lighting, technical issues, or even just by our overactive imaginations. However, for Reddit user Diver Jones, no amount of science or technology could account for the following mysterious footage captured on his friend's camera. The friend in question lives in the countryside of Alabama, USA, and Diver Jones had set up the camera after his friend went through a messy divorce divorce and had some problems with angry relatives. Diver Jones hoped that the security camera would help his friend feel safe in his home again, but then it captured something neither of them could explain. This is what it caught. A strange white shape can be seen moving up the stairs, but what the is it? Diver Jones and his friends have no idea what this mysterious white shape could be, and neither do Redditors, with many suggesting that it is something paranormal. But what's your suggestion? Is this a ghost caught on camera? Let me know. Pheromona is a streamer from Argentina who records vlogs and gaming videos for her YouTube channel. One evening, she was live streaming herself chatting with strangers on Omegle, a website that allows you to connect with random people anywhere in the world. She was having a good time and didn't notice until much later that her webcam had captured something creepy behind her. Watch closely. If we zoom into the mirror behind Pheromona, a black shape appears on the bed. Now, we can clearly see a black bag on the bed behind her, but for some reason, in the reflection of the mirror, it looks as if the black shape is standing there instead. Pheromona didn't notice anything out of the ordinary until she uploaded the stream to YouTube, and several eagle-eyed viewers pointed out the mysterious black shape. And Pheromona has no idea just what this is or why it appears to be standing on her bed. But do you know what this is? Comment with your thoughts. Pete and Ash, a couple from the United States, had a dream to buy a house in the scenic countryside of Michigan. Their dream came true a few years ago when they moved into a beautiful home in the middle of the woods. But their happiness was about to be interrupted. Soon after moving in, the couple began to hear strange noises in the middle of the night. Now, hearing noises coming from the wood at night is nothing to write home about. At first, Pete and Ash assumed that it must have been some kind of animal, like a coyote, but it kept happening, and there was something about those noises that just didn't seem right.
Sounds like it's in the front yard. Just... there's nothing out here. Okay.
Pete falls asleep after staying up late to watch a football game and is woken up in the middle of the night by those same creepy sounds they'd been hearing. According to him, it sounds like whatever is making the noise is in the front yard. So he goes to investigate, but when he opens up the front door, no one's there. Feeling creeped out by the sounds they keep hearing, Pete and Ash decide to set up a trail camera. It's hard to see, but the camera picks up something moving around in the trees outside their property. Did you spot it? Watch the shadowy area on the right of the screen. Something can be seen moving amongst the trees while those same creepy sounds continue to be heard. Sometime later, Pete takes a trip up to a pond near his home when he starts to hear the creepy noises again. He hits record on his phone to capture the evidence, but accidentally captures something he did not expect. Pay close attention.
I've been hearing it more up by the pond lately. It's going today. Hey, what was that? Did you all... What the hell was that?
As Pete's camera pans around, he suddenly spots movement in the trees around the edge of the pond, and then the mysterious sounds get much louder, almost like whatever is making those noises is getting closer. And it only gets scarier from here. Soon after, the couple are awoken in the middle of the night by the same noises they keep hearing, only this time it sounds close, like right outside the house close.
Oh my God, Peter.
No, just stay upstairs, okay, Ash? No, stay upstairs.
I'm scared.
It stopped.
Babe, do you see anything?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
It sounds like it's on the porch.
I know it sounded right, like it was right outside.
Are we going down?
No, just stay up there.
Please go. Do you see anything?
I don't know, it doesn't look...
Oh my God, Peter.
Okay, no, I made sure. Make sure the door's locked.
What did you...
I don't know,
Did you see
anything. I didn't see anything out there. I mean... What the fuck was that?
Whatever is out there tries to open the door, but neither Pete nor Ash see anything. After that, all goes quiet. Until a few nights later, Pete and Ash are driving home through the forest when they hear the sounds again. At first, it seems like it's far away, but then it gets louder and louder until it seems like they're totally surrounded.
Dude. Did you hear that? What the fuck? Oh my God, no. F that.
Ash sounds terrified as the sounds get closer to the car. Creeped out, the couple drive away as fast as they can, and yet, despite these terrifying experiences, Pete and Ash try to resume their lives as normal. In this next clip, the couple are relaxing at home when a sudden bang puts them both on edge.
Ready, can I kiss you?
Yes.
Oh, can I do one more? Sorry. Maybe just one? Okay, alright.
Why is she like this?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, what the f was that?
It sounded like it was the front door.
Again. Did you see anything?
No, there's no one out. No.
What? What? Is that the apple? Pete,
Is anyone out there? This isn't fucking funny!
Pete, don't go that far. Come back
If I
inside.
see you when I'm calling the goddamn cops.
Come back inside. Come on. Seriously.
I'm tired of this.
No.
The pair go to the front door to see if there's anything outside, and they don't see anything until Pete spots an apple on the porch, which they suspect has just been thrown at the house. Understandably, he begins to feel angry and shouts out to whoever or whatever might be out there that if he sees anyone, he's going to call the police. But even after this warning, the disturbances continue. The couple set up security cameras around their home just in case anything happens, and one camera captures this. In the clip, it looks like a scream from in front of the window is forcibly yanked away by something we can't see. Now, this might not look like much, but this occurred after several other mysterious and unexplainable events happened at Pete and Ash's home, including Ash finding a door handle on the floor when neither she nor Pete had removed it. This led Pete to wonder if all this was some elaborate trick by local kids who were trying to scare them, but it seems like whatever Pete and Ash are dealing with isn't human.
Man, it really sounds like it does not like the rain. Sounds so much closer to the house than here.
After that last update, viewers are beginning to suspect that whatever is causing these disturbances is some kind of evil entity, possibly a skinwalker. Not long after this, Pete posts another update, this time showing a recording he made of the trees outside the house. Feeling freaked out by the strange occurrences that have been plaguing him for the past several months, he's not sure if his mind is playing tricks on him. Did you see it? Hovering in the trees outside Pete and Ash's home, something that looks like a face can be seen. Although Pete is starting to think he might be seeing things, many of his viewers report that they can see it too. But can you see it? By this point, Pete and Ash are feeling really frustrated and just want the noises and disturbances to stop. They're driving home late one night, a little while later, when they hear the noises again, but this time they gather up the courage to get out of the car. Perhaps they want to show whatever is out there that they're not afraid of it, but it turned out to be a big mistake. As soon as Pete and Ash step out of the car, the sounds get louder, as if the mysterious entity is getting closer to them. Eventually, it sounds like the couple are surrounded on all sides. Feeling terrified that they're about to be attacked by whatever has been haunting them all this time, they lose their nerve and run back to the relative safety of their car. In a final update, Pete and Ash are back at home when the sounds they have become so familiar with start filling the air once again. Not for the first time, it sounds like the entity is right outside their property. So Ash decides to try and catch whatever it is on camera. She turns out the lights and points her camera towards a window. What she captures is truly spine-chilling.
What, man? What's going on? I hear something out there. I'm just gonna see. Hold on.
Stay away from the windows.
What is... What the fuck is that?
This goes beyond anything Pete and Ash captured before. Whatever this is does not look human, and it seems likely that it's what has been causing the terrifying noises and disturbances that have been making Pete and Ash's lives a living hell since they moved into their forest home. But what do you think it is? Is it a skinwalker, as commenters on TikTok suggest, or something else entirely? You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.